Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 10 of our top 5 PvP battles. This is the third episode this week and the final episode of our mid-year mayhem spree. You guys sent in so many clips, so if you guys have not seen the previous 2 episodes of the mayhem spree, I implore you to check them out. So without further ado, coming in at number 5, we have Jab the Legend on his Stamina Sorcerer, and he is going to pick a fight with this big group of red players, and as you can see here, he hits the back of the red group, and they turn around and decide, okay, we're going to come at you, Jab. So he sets his combo here, goes into the heavy attack, trying to swing the Wrecking Blow with the heavy to get that big burst damage off the 2, but the guy moves around, and he's got a big ice field there, and this guy keeps rolling out of his Wrecking Blow, so Jabs is just going to take his time. He's going to be patient here, dot this guy up, make sure to keep his buffs up and not put himself in a position where he can get jumped by this huge group. And here we see a lot of snipes coming down, and Jab decides, okay, we're going to do a little bit of a kite back here and try to pull them out a little more so he's got a little bit more cover. And here we go. We've got 2 guys in the corridor here. Big Wrecking Blow on this guy here into the second Wrecking Blow. 17k, sorry, off that Dizzy Swing. Massive amounts of damage. Huge Dizzy Swing into the Dawnbreaker, bringing another guy down, and now he's going to try to put a bit of pressure, but he sees all the red coming out, so he decides to do a little bit of a back peel here. This guy goes for the res. Jab's going to run in here, bash him, preventing the res, dot him up to set a bit of combo, but he decides that he doesn't want to stay here for too long as he's got a lot of NPCs and stuff on him. Just making sure to keep the dots up, making sure to keep his heals and buffs up as he peels out of there with a few rolls. Goes for some dark deals to get some stam back, sees the red coming out of here and decides, okay, the keep's flipped. We got a lot of red coming out. We're going to have to pull back into the tower here. And Jabs just does a little bit of running around, trying to lure these guys into the tower. He is playing a dual-wield greatsword build, so he's full melee spec, so he doesn't want to be out in the open against these guys. So he gets a great, oh my god, huge greatsword heavy attack into Dawnbreaker, bringing 2 players down on the staircase there. He's just going to reset his buffs as he goes down, checks around. He sees this guy lower HP, big Wrecking Blow into a couple Executioners. The third Executioner bringing him down. One of the guys got rezzed on the staircase. Another Dawnbreaker bringing 2 players down, including the guy that got rezzed, and now he's going to reset his buffs again, bash this guy going for the res, go for a few executes on him, bringing him down as well, and oh my gosh, just like that, he has completely demolished this group. The last guy here is trying to res the friendly player. Not going to happen. We got another guy going for a res. There's the Dawnbreaker into the executes to bring him down. And then it's just the Nightblade left on Jab here. And he is just going to reset his buffs. He's lower on resource now after taking that entire group down with that burst. Oh my lord. And he sees more red coming. They're going to respawn and come back out. So Jab's going to come back into his tower here because he is on that melee spec and he doesn't want to be out in the open against these guys. And as you can see here, the red are a little bit shy to come back, but they are coming back. And they're going to try to kill Jab again. Now, Jab just resets his buffs here. He goes for a heavy attack, gets a nasty immobilize off the ice field there, removes it with his greatsword, goes for the greatsword heavy into the Dawnbreaker. Unfortunately, doesn't manage to pick up a kill with it and takes another immobilize there, rolls to break it, goes for his heals, resetting the buffs, and he's just going to try to reopen on these guys here. Goes for a heavy attack into the Blood Craze on this guy. Goes for the Wrecking Blow. Great dodge from that Nightblade to prevent the Wrecking Blow from hitting him there. And then there's the loading screen in the keep just to give everybody a little bit of a refresh. And look at what it did to Jab. Oh no, he actually can't cast anymore. It bugged his character out. Excellent fight, my man. Too bad, too bad. All right, guys. So coming in at number 4, we have got zDan on his Magicka Nightblade, and this is the second feature for zDan on our top 5, so another Magicka Nightblade clip, and as you can see here, he's got a lot of yellows on him, and zDan is playing a Magblade that's dual-wield resto, and is also not using stealth. He's using that HP-based heal off the cloak, and there you see him just getting a massive amount of healing power while he fights these guys. Big burst coming in from the opposing players there. He goes for his shield, goes for that cloak heal, goes for the shade. Lots of pressure coming from these guys here, using the pillar here to line of sight that soul assault. He's got the shade down in case he needs to make a teleport, but he's doing a great job using the single pillar to line of sight. A lot of ranged opponents as well, so it's very tricky for him to get a good LOS here. He just has to rely on being tanky enough and weaving his defenses properly in order to get that tank to work properly. And as you can see here, he manages to get a bit of a split on the group, a huge in cap on this guy into the bow, bringing him down. Massive combo, and now he's just going to reset his defensive abilities. Another soul assault coming in. He goes for the line of sight on the soul assault into the shade, getting behind the group here, throwing off a lot of pressure, and now he opens on this archer here. Another massive attack with his soul harvest into the concealed weapon, and he brings this guy down. And zDan is still taking a lot of pressure from this group. These yellow are very aggressive, but they are starting to go onto res duty. And as you see there, he's going to deny the res for this player here. Hit him with a huge attack with his soul harvest there. Goes for the fear. Doesn't get the player he's attacking with the fear, but fears the other player off of him, so it allows him to continue to pressure that player, but it's not enough. He gets a big heal, and zDan's just going to come back here, change targets to this player here, gets an awesome fear into this concealed weapons to bring him down, and now he's just going to try to pick another target, resetting his shade to make sure he's got a teleport. Huge soul harvest there to put some damage into him, and look at that spectral bow. Oh my god, almost 16k spectral bow to bring him down. Now zDan is just going to continue to work what's left in this group. He's taking a few snipes, but he's got a lot of healing power as long as he keeps using his cloak periodically and going for that damage shield. And there you see, he's just easily out healing and line of sighting this enemy archer while he puts damage into the player blocking here. But the DK is just being very stubborn, very bulky. A great fear there into the soul harvest. The DK breaks it and goes right back into the bulk. zDan decides, all right, we're going to switch targets and take this archer down. Goes for some pressure, goes for the spectral bow. The archer just cloaks it and ends up running away. And now zDan's going to finish up the fight, taking down the last guy here. Goes for that soul harvest into the concealed weapon. Absolutely excellent mag blade play there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 3, we have Nirnstorm on his Magicka Dragon Knight. And he is going to bring some hurt here. As you can see, he's in the tower with a bunch of yellow. He finds a player here, and this guy's trying to run away, and Nirnstorm's not going to let him. He continues to use his deep breath to pull the Nightblade out of cloak and finishes him off there. Now, as you can see, these yellow are camping Nirnstorm's friendly player. He goes for his standard here, burning one of the players down, gets a great fossilize on this guy here into a couple whips, nuking him down as well. He resets with his standard yet again, gets the fossilize into the whips. Lots of damage on this guy. Great dodge from the yellow player there to prevent himself from dying on that last whip. And now Nirnstorm's just going to come back into his standard, reset it on top of his friendly player, goes for the leap inside of his standard. Absolute class Magicka Dragon Knight. Gets a huge combo off on this guy here, but this opposing player is doing a great job defensively, but Nirnstorm is not going to give him any quarter, and he puts the pressure in, bringing him down. Another player comes up, big leap into whip to bring him down, and a really fast and clean 1vx. Really well done. So, coming in at number 2, we have Doylerikki on his Magicka Sorcerer, and he's actually playing a dual-wield Resto Magicka Sorc in this clip. So, a really cool build that we get to see here. And there you see that massive 14k frags. So as you guys can guess, this build hits hard. So here we see we got a bunch of blues in the open field here, just opening from stealth, and he's just going to go for his shields here, mitigate the incoming damage, set the curse on this Nightblade here, goes for the Dawnbreaker into the execute. Really nice play, and gets him with the streak on the execute finish there. Really, really great play to bring that guy down. And now he's just going to reset his curses on the rest of these guys here. Goes for the combo on this sword, gets him with a big frag, sets him up with the execute, but takes a lot of damage from this Nightblade, so he has to reset his defensive buffs. And here we go, another nasty stun incoming, but he is able to keep the pressure up. He sets the curse on the Nightblade here, goes for the Dawnbreaker to counter the Nightblade's stealth into the execute to bring him down. Really, really clean play. And now Doylerikki is left to fight another Sork, and the other Sork goes for the Desteralt and everything, and he's just going to tank him out and just do that one-on-one Sork gameplay where they're just trying to burn each other's shields. Gets a really nice burst off on him here, almost bringing him down, but it is interrupted by another few blue players coming in here. This guy tries to go for the res, a bash into the frags, massive amount of damage to bring that guy down. We got another couple players coming in here, but he turns around, decides that he wants to continue to focus on this Sork that he put so much work into, and really work that guy's resource bar. So now's kind of his chance to turn and burn him, but the Nightblades are putting a lot of pressure on here, so he's just going to make sure to reset his buffs here. Gets a really great frag into the Dawnbreaker, bringing this Nightblade down. The Sork unfortunately reses one of the players here, and he gets him almost with the frags. The res player hits the cloak just in time to escape, and there he gets the light attack, tries to get him again, goes for the streak to pull him out of stealth. The curse manages to pull him out of stealth, goes for the execute, going for it. Oh, a nasty incoming stun, manages to get the execute as the Nightblade tries to run away there. And now we've got just the Sork and a Nightblade left on us. A huge Dawnbreaker there, and he brings down the Nightblade, and it's back to the one-on-one against the Sork. He's going to set the full combo here into the curse. There's the execute. Goes for his frags as well, and just burns through this Sork shield. And this Sork is just rapidly recasting shields as Doylerikki just beats on him. There's a big stun with the streak there. Really nice stun. His HP's going lower and lower and lower. Goes for a quick dark deal there to get a bit of mag back. He's got the Dawnbreaker ready. There's the execute into the Dawnbreaker, into the frags. Really clean play to bring him down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so for the #1 clip today, we have Shattarious on his Magicka Sorcerer, and he is playing in a duo with All Cool here, but this fight goes RW fast. So here we can see a huge EP group coming over the hill here. Lots of high-ranked players as well. And Shattarious and his friendly player are just going to turn and engage with these guys. Absolutely no fear. And he takes a huge beating right off the bat from this huge red group. And now he's going to take a lot of pressure because his HP is very low. And just look at this streak into shield weave. He's got all these players on him, just pounding those shields in order to stay alive. The roll dodge there, dodging a huge amount of attacks, going for more shields around the corner here, saving the stam he needs for that CC break, and continuing to pound those shields with a little bit of LOS here. And All Cool is in the back behind there, managing to do some damage to the back end of this group. As you can see, there are a couple bodies laying around here. All Cool's getting a few kills, but Shattarious is just getting absolutely pounded. Gets a little bit of a moment here to actually pick a target, manages to put some huge damage into this guy, but yet again, lots of pressure from this red group. They are not letting up on Shattarious and All Cool. But here you can see they have managed to pick up quite a few kills on this very large red group, and they're still continuing to attack them. Absolutely no fear, picking up another huge kill there, and the entire red group turns and nukes All Cool down, and now Shattarious is left alone to fight them with his buddy down, and he is not going to back down. He could retreat, but that is not an option anymore. He's got a lot of pressure on this guy here, brings him down with the combo yet again, goes for his shields here, continuing to weave those defenses in between the offensive combos, gets a great interrupt on this guy here, huge streak through the entire group to stun them. This guy sets a ballista on Shattarious. He gets the streak stun into the execute frags, massive combo to bring him down, and now he's going to turn and continue to fight on the stack of reds here, and here he goes, picking up yet another kill. Oh my gosh, look at that target selection. He's sniping these guys out of the group, takes a nasty fossilize there, gets a great dodge roll into the execute, bringing down another player. How many guys has he killed on this stack? Oh my god, he's gonna bring it home. We've got another player just super low HP. Shattarious putting a lot of pressure into him. The opponent goes for that big shield stack, so Shattarious goes for the target shift onto the roly-poly, gets him with a nice streak, goes for this guy as he decides to go for the res. Big combo into there, but yet again, he responds with a really great heal himself. And Shattarious is just continuing to pile the pressure on these guys. Huge pressure into that Sork yet again, and he's just laying it on. Oh my gosh, takes a nasty stun there, goes for the roll dodge into the frags, brings the Sork down. He's got two left, sets the meteor on the Nightblade, goes for the streak into the execute. Oh my god, brings the Nightblade down, and now he has a single opponent left here. What a massive turnaround. Oh my lord, he brought down 6 players at least by himself after his friendly player went down. Damn, that's all I can say. What an incredible fight. Deserving of the #1 slot. So you guys, thank you so much for sending in those clips this week. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. We've got one last funny clip for you guys here. Just a little bit of a trolley clip that was sent to me of not really 1vX because he doesn't get any kills, but they're not killing him either. So I hope you guys enjoy this little bit of a trolley outro. If you guys want to send in your own footage for a top 5, you can send it to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. And if you guys want to check out some of the channels of the people who sent in the footage today, I have links to all of their ESO channels. So check out those fine channels, guys. You can come hang out with me on Twitch if you guys want to catch some live gameplay, or just come chat with me on Twitch. And then finally, guys, we are sponsored by What the Fast. They are a VPN for gamers. If you get crappy ping to your favorite games, I implore you to check them out. They're free to try. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for the clips this week. They were absolutely fantastic. And this is the end of our mid-year Mayhem Clipathon. So the next time that we have a PvP event, I'm going to say look forward to a slew of community PvP videos. Otherwise, we are going back to our regular weekly top 5s. So thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you next time.